Hey, how you guys doing today? We're gonna do a quick walkthrough on basically content writing, what it is, and how to do it well. Most people think that when they have a website, all I need is a services page, a contact page, and a homepage, and that's it. But when it comes to SEO, you need to have well written, long pages in a certain format that Google wants to see, which we'll go over in a little bit. So things like if you have multiple services, you want to have a page one. You can have one that has everything, but at least on the back end, or at least in the probably in the menu would be a good idea. You want to have a breakdown of each service that you have. So let's say you're a roofer, you want to have, roofing for, let's say roofing repair, um, roofing, new roofs, something like that to degree. It depends on what your business is and particular niche you're in, but basically you want to have a breakdown of each particular type of service, a page for each, well written, because what you want to have is one, you want to have a keyword, and it has to have a focus meaning it's only about that particular topic. You want to have that in the URL at the top, the www.website slash keyword. You want to have the keyword in the H1, which I'll show you in a minute. You want to have it in your title, mentioned a few times in your description, in your content, and then in the actual description Google sees, and I'll show you that in a couple of seconds. But it's very, very important to have multiple location pages also. So if you're gonna have, you serve, let's say, different surrounding boroughs and cities, you want to create a page specifically just for that, focusing on that keyword. So the keyword and city, that's going to be the focus for that. So we'll take you on the back end of WordPress, which is pretty much our website builder of choice, because it's so user friendly and it's pretty simple to go ahead and make changes and edits. It's simple to a degree, for us, because we do it well and we understand all the different things, but it's very detailed and to get things going, and depending on the different plugins and stuff like that, so I don't want you to think that it's like, boom, boom, boom. But anyways, this tutorial is going to help you basically understand right here what a couple of the main things Google wants to see. So as you can see here, this page is called the leading pallet company in Miami. The URL right here, which is what the typed in part you'll see in Google search, is called pallets in Miami. This right here is called H1. H1 is basically the main topic of your content. So anything that is related to that, you want to have in the first paragraph, and also first sentence, you want to have that specific keyword, which is here, Miami Pallet Company. Now, when it comes to keywords, it doesn't have to be repeating this exact same way. You can go ahead and mix it around. Let's say Pallet Company Miami, or Pallets Companies in Miami, whatever, something like that. But because it doesn't have to be repeating over and over. There's what they call LSI variations, which is basically you can mix and match, and Google still understands what it is because it's so related. So now if you go down here, you'll go ahead and see, let's see, yeah, here's an H4. It's a paragraph. Do we have any more in this one? H3. And basically when they go from H1 to H5, and basically what that is, it just basically gives, like, let's say, subheadings of what the article is about. So Google can go ahead and read it and say, alright, so it's about this topic, this topic, this topic, this topic. Then let's go down. This is also what they call the snippet preview, which is what you see in Google when you do a search. So this would be the meta title. So this is what actually shows up in the Google description box, Google preview. So this is the title, this is the URL, and this is the description. So you want to have a well thought out description that goes along with your content, that describes it exactly and draws them in. The most important part about doing content is having a good title, because that's really what people click in to see. Alright, and that's basically a quick little, starter point on tutorial for content. You can go in more detail another time, but that's just a quick rundown of understanding, how you start thinking about content. Content is not just, basic, 2 or 3 words, boom, here's a little picture, 1 line of text. No, you have to do a well thought out written content based on certain things and be descriptive as possible, have an introduction, subtopics, bolding, images, because all these things are signals for Google, and Google looks at that. All right, thank you.